I'm Tanner Mountz, and I'll tell you how saving goals is helping save lives. Mountaineer Playbook starts now. WVU women's soccer is preparing for its upcoming spring season. I'm Tanner Mountz, and I'll tell you about a returning senior that's looking to give the team a head up on its competition. Mountaineer Playbook starts now. In his second season as the head coach, Langer led the WVU club basketball team to a 15-14 record in the regular season, but he's not done yet. His team now has a chance to make a splash in the postseason. It's the defensive side of the pitch where Hernando excels for the Mountaineers. But last season in the Sun Belt Conference Tournament, Hernando scored 2 goals, and it's that all-around play he's hoping to pass off to his teammates next season. I'm Tanner Mountz, and coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, I'll tell you about one former WVU club basketball player that's looking to pass off his knowledge as the team's coach. WVU men's soccer is coming off a historic season. I'm Tanner Mountz, and I'll tell you how one senior defenseman is returning for another year. Mountaineer Playbook starts now.
1 in 8 women will battle a breast cancer diagnosis in their lifetime. That statistic isn't ever lost on WVU women's soccer head coach Nikki Izzo Brown. Every spring, her program brings the community together with the common goal of raising awareness and funds for the WVU Cancer Institute. The WVU women's soccer team held their annual 4-on-4 breast cancer awareness tournament on March 2nd. This event has been a staple of the spring soccer season for the last 2 decades.
Ultimately, not only is it about having fun and uniting the community, but it is to raise awareness for a good cause, because 1 out of 8 women will be affected by this. So it's something extremely important to us as women to just raise the awareness and making sure that, we're here supporting that.
This year's event saw 70 different teams compete. The participants range from 3rd graders to an open age division that gives anyone who loves soccer the opportunity to play for a great cause.
For almost 20 years, Coach Nikki Izzo Brown has held this event in Morgantown. And through the power of soccer, it has now helped raise over $200,000 for breast cancer research during that time.
The event also included a silent auction where fans could buy some signed WVU gear. All money raised during the tournament goes directly to the WVU Cancer Institute Breast Cancer Center, but the donations aren't the only thing helping the fight.
There's a lot that can be done if you catch cancer early enough. That's true for breast cancer as well as many others, but gosh, you've got to have those screenings being done to have a chance to catch it. So they're so valuable to us in getting that word out there.
Yo.
According to the American Cancer Society, around 2.3 million people across the globe will be diagnosed with breast cancer each year. With a number that large, the cause has a special meaning to everyone that partakes.
It's just so wonderful. I know we have some people on our staff who've been affected by breast cancer, like with their family members, so it's just so nice to see all the people come out and raise the money that we do. We raise thousands every year. We have a pink game in the fall, so it's always nice to do something in the fall and something in the spring.
The WVU women's soccer team will continue their fight against cancer year-round when they hold their annual Pink Out game during their fall season. The 4v4 tournament will continue raising funds through its silent auction that closes on March 30th. The WVU Cancer Institute maintains a year-round partnership with WVU Athletics, working together to support cancer research. Various head coaches are expected to be at the 40th annual Spring Gala at the end of April. WVU's club basketball coach Matthew Langer is trying to lead the team to new heights. After playing 2 seasons at the D3 level at St. Thomas at Minnesota, Langer came to WVU and wanted to bring more structure to the club sport for his love of the game.
I think it means a lot just to see the guys play well. We haven't been as successful this year as we were last year, but still really fun, like when stuff is clicking and the guys are playing well. It's the most fun. It's like the highlight of my week when the boys are just playing well.
When Langer originally came to WVU in 2023, the club had just restarted after COVID. Langer joined the team for a semester before seeing how he could help the team more from the sidelines rather than on the court.
In his second season as the head coach, Langer led the WVU club basketball team to a 15-14 record in the regular season, but he's not done yet. His team now has a chance to make a splash in the postseason.
Despite the up and down season after playing teams such as Ohio State, Florida, and Maryland, WVU club basketball still qualified for the NIRSA National Tournament in Wisconsin. The team will have to play some of their best basketball against the nation's best teams.
We're putting our best foot forward in every game because we do have the talent and we have the ability to compete with a lot of those top-level teams. It's just the mental block of trying to make sure everyone's on the same page.
WVU will begin their title run in the NIRSA Nationals on April 11th. The tournament will run until the 13th as Langer's team will be looking to bring back their first ever trophy.
As the gymnastics team pushes forward with their season, the WVU men's soccer team is preparing to compete in the Spring Soccer Cup. While Dan Stratford's program welcomes 8 new players to its roster, it does return one of its top defenders. Carlos Hernando helped the Mountaineers record 9 clean sheets last season, and now, thanks to a rule change, his collegiate career isn't over just yet.
Senior defenseman Carlos Hernando gets one more season with WVU men's soccer as his waiver for extra eligibility was approved by the NCAA. Before this rule change was announced in December, Hernando thought his career wrapped up with the program's historic 2024 season.
It means everything. Actually, like 2 months ago, I wasn't expecting to come back. I thought I was done, and then everything happened really quick. And when Strat told me about the idea of coming back, I didn't have to think a lot, and I just decided to come back to try to help the team.
This waiver grants an additional year to athletes who started their career at the junior college level. Hernando spent 2 seasons at William Carey University before transferring to WVU in 2023.
It's the defensive side of the pitch where Hernando excels for the Mountaineers. But last season in the Sun Belt Conference tournament, Hernando scored 2 goals. And it's that all-around play he's hoping to pass off to his teammates next season.
Last season, Hernando's contributions were recognized by being named to the All-Sun Belt Conference tournament team. But it's what he brings off the pitch that is invaluable.
Anytime you can have a player like that of his quality with his experience, and perhaps what's not always seen is he's one of the kindest, most good-natured players that I've ever worked with. He's a great personality to have around the building.
Hernando and WVU will have just under a month to get ready for their competition in the Spring Soccer Cup that includes teams such as Virginia Tech, Maryland, and Pitt. The spring season is set to start on March 9th. Welcome back to Mountaineer Playbook. WVU Athletics has seen 6 head coaching changes since 2022. With names like Darren DeVries and Rich Rodriguez on that list, there's one new face that hasn't grabbed as many headlines.
Brent McDonald was named the 6th coach in WVU swimming and diving history in May of 2024. Less than a year later, his coaching philosophy has already changed the culture within both the men's and women's programs.
Joey Bray joins us live in the studio for his segment, Coach's Corner, to tell us how McDonald is already making a splash in his debut season. Joey? Thanks, Luke. The Mountaineer Marching Band can trace its roots back to 1901, but Georgia, it has never had its own space to practice.
Well, Tanner, that won't be the case for much longer as the Pride is finally getting a place to call home.
The West Virginia University Board of Governors has approved a construction plan to create the Pride Practice Facility. The band, made up of 330-plus members, has been a staple of the halftime show at WVU football games for over 100 years. Currently, they practice in the parking lot of the WVU Coliseum. Now, the $1.6 million project will give them their own version of Mountaineer Field to rehearse on. It will be located at the Med Fields on the Health Sciences campus. The first phase of construction is now underway with the new installation of turf.